So this kid right here basically just threw his whole life away over nothing. And I say kid because initially when he got caught, I think he was about 17 when he got caught and he was arrested, but they charged him as an adult. In 2017, the song called The Race came out. I remember when the song came out because that was the year I moved to Atlanta, and I remember hearing the song on the radio a few times. It was pretty popular at the time, and then other more famous artists, they started remixing the song and all that. It was popping for a little while. But based on the amount of time he just received recently, I think his next song gonna be called The Escape. The Shawshank Redemption. Andy Dufresne. 135 years is basically a bowling score. Or bowling average, depending on how you look at it. Either way, it's bad. To be honest, I don't even think my brain could process that at 24 years old. This dude is like, he's 24 years old now. But when I was 24 years old, I was just getting out the military. I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. The first trial, he got 55 years, and for this trial, he got 80 years. And the crazy thing is, the prosecutor was actually, he was pushing for that time to be stacked. Like, he wanted it to be consecutive. It was one sentence to run right after the other. But ultimately, the judge was like, the sentences will run together, so it's concurrent. So he lucked out on that part, but damn. That is a lot of time. He basically just flushed his life down the toilet. And I will say that she gave him a little glimmer of hope. Only because she told him after he served half of each of his sentences, they'll consider letting him out. Can you imagine just sitting in a room for like 50 years in hopes that they might possibly let you out of prison? He's gonna be like in his 70s. He's gonna be a senior citizen by the time he gets out. That's if they let him out. So let this right here be a lesson to all you future wannabe gangsters, because this right here, they should be showing this in like scare straight programs or something like that just to keep kids in line. I was listening to the radio the other day and I heard this quote from this radio personality. I'm not sure if it originally came from him or maybe he read it in the book. I'm not sure. But I just thought it was cool. I thought it was a really good quote. What he said was this: we all have a born date and we all have an expiration date. The only thing that matters in life is what you do with your time in the middle. All you have to do is just focus on the middle. You want people to praise you and talk about your accomplishments in life and all the good things you did throughout your life, then do something positive with your time. Just do something positive with your time between those two dates. Just focus on the middle. That's it.